Hello there once again, my ever-faithful internet audience. It is I, the Chicken Man. And today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I am embarking on my own solo journey. I know that this is probably a first for a lot of you guys that are watching, because the last time that I even uploaded a solo video was probably like 2 years ago. I know, I play with my friends all the time, and because of that, I am spoiled. I am a fat, spoiled bird. I do not get the true, authentic Apex Legends experience. So we're going to fix that by solo queuing. And since I'm solo queuing, it opens up an opportunity to let you guys know what's going on inside my absolutely scattered bird brain whenever I'm playing this game. The ultimate goal of these videos moving forward is to try and help you improve at Apex Legends, and also help myself improve at Apex Legends, because God knows I need it. Now then, actually getting into this gameplay. So I was searching around for the bad guys. I heard them moving on the outside. What I didn't realize was that the dude was actually crouched up in a corner with a gun ready to shoot me in the back. I take the time, heal up a little bit, get ready to engage, and I notice in the cracks of the stairs the dude's pushing. I bring out my car and absolutely annihilate his entire existence. Now I know that my teammate did get one down, so there's 2 down on that team, meaning that there's 1 more left. Not really too sure where that guy is, so I just go ahead, thirst this dude, take his purple, and I end up getting tethered in the back. This dude's just chilling around the corner over there. My teammates are getting a res, so I'm thinking that that bad guy's gonna go around the corner, so I get a tether in this corner just to cut him off in case he pushes. Turns out he does push, but he's actually incredibly weak, so I just do a whopping 10 damage to the dude, finish him off, and we're clear of this fight. Now it's just a process of looting up, finding what I'm going to be comfortable with for the rest of the game. Car Flatty is an absolutely devastating combo, and you don't got to be too stingy with the ammo, because, you know, a car can take light and heavy. And if you did end up wanting to go for one ammo type specifically, the car is going to let you do that. Now, as far as rotations go, I'm playing Ash, right? So I'm going to know where people are dying. So I'm paying attention to my kill feed, and I'm trying to find on the minimap where the bad guys are dying. That's going to let me make the decision whether to third party or just try to intercept where I think the bad guys are potentially going to be. Now looking at the map, seeing where the storm is going to be closing in and seeing where the majority of the bodies are, it's on this door of this bunker. So I'm thinking the bad guys are probably still hanging around there. They could potentially still be looting. Or I could even catch them leaving the bunker. So whatever the situation is, I want it. I want to fight. I want to get in there. So that's what I'm heading to do. As I get into the bunker, I'm listening for footsteps, I'm listening for people armor swapping, just any type of audio indicator whatsoever, but it looks like the guys are gone. This is where I'm going to use Ash's passive to its fullest extent. Oh hey look, I revealed the attackers. I see my minimap, I see they're outside. I'm taking a quick second to be absolutely greedy, being a loot vacuum and slurping up everything, even if I don't need it. I'm swapping out my ammo for the car. I don't really need light ammo so much anymore. I'm just trying to stack up on the heavy, just to make inventory management a little bit easier. And I start making my way to where I saw the bad guy pings at. So I make my way outside, taking an extra quick second to loot up all the possible goodies that could be in these bins. Definitely need more batteries, and oh hey look, there's a battery. A good rule of thumb, whenever you are going to be engaging into a fight, make sure you have at least 2 batteries. Nobody wants to get their shields cracked and then spend the next 5 years popping 4 cells. Batteries will get you back into the fight faster, and they're going to save your life. Now, the entire time I was looting, I did hear all the gunshots, all the craziness happening over here. I want to get in the middle of it. I phase in. I know that people are weak. I know that people are down. Trying to catch somebody with their pants down. Sure enough, got a little Watson out here. Done. Now, hearing the gunshots, it's very obvious that the other 2 bad guys are down below right now. Teammates are fighting them. I get a quick tether set up on the doorway in case they push out, but Horizon's already got her ult in there, so they got that covered. I'm going to the north entrance so I can try to hit them with a fat flank, but I don't immediately see them as I go through the doorway, and it seems like the teammates got them. I see the gold box because I want to see if it's gold armor, and sure enough, it is gold armor. I want to try to get the most value out of my cell, so I'm always going to try to pick that stuff up. I scanned that box real quick just in case it was this team that did damage to them, trying to get their locations really quick because I know these 2 guys are here, don't know where the third is, and absolutely disrespecting the person that I did no damage to. Huge finisher, literally served no purpose other than sending a message. There was 1 more guy left on their squad, but he ended up actually just running away and my teammates chased him down. There was really nothing that happened. So we're going to skip forward to a little bit later. We're rotating, we're heading into the circle, trying to pay attention to my minimap where the bad guys are going to be, and I'm thinking, good lord, what are they doing all the way up there? And while I could full send like a maniac all the way back up there, I think about the time investment. I think about the time it would take me to run all the way to the position, the time that would be spent fighting, and the amount of time it would take to get out of there, where by that time the storm's definitely going to be closing, the circle's going to be getting smaller, and they're most definitely going to be a team waiting to gatekeep. It happens a lot on this map. So I figure we'll just go into the Prowler Park really quick, hold up in a building, just wait a second, wait for the other teams to close in, and then we'll decide what to do from there. After waiting in a building for a minute where I totally wasn't scrolling through Twitter, I hear some gunshots popping off. We're making our way over there, and I'm thinking about that team that we didn't intercept earlier and where they could potentially be, and right on cue, there they are, behind us. So in this instance, I'm thinking about what would be the best play right now. Because if we push forward to where the other guys are currently fighting, yeah, we might be able to pick them off, but then these guys would come and just third party us like almost immediately. So it's just best to go ahead and try to kill these guys right now. So I pushed off the high ground, took out the Loba as quick as I could, and get her thirsted. Now we turn this into a 2v3. Now I'm trying to get back up on the height. I see that Horizon's tactical elevator is about to run out, so I just opt to port up, throw my tether on the port just in case that guy was closer than I actually thought he was, and then have my aim assist literally do me no favors as I'm shooting my flatline at that dude. I'm not trying to shoot the Prowlers, I just know that there's a bad guy in the middle of that Prowler pile. I was seeing if I could try to help them out, kill that dude, but, didn't really get any hits on him. Now, I do indicate that we should watch behind us because while we are focused on these dudes, the other squad could come up from behind and third party us while we're fighting. Now, this little Octane is close, and I was thinking about chasing him at first, but then I thought, hey, where's his teammate? And there she is, Horizon hiding behind a rock. If I would have pushed forward, I probably would have just got fried in the back. Try to get some shots on her, do a little bit of damage, and honestly, throughout this entire section right here, I didn't take this as seriously as I should have. I definitely should have pushed the advantage when I had it. When I cracked them right there, definitely should have went into the building instead of just trying to take long-distance shots with my flatline. Because I'm going to give you guys a spoiler alert right now. This is going to come back to bite me in the butt later. I'm just taking a couple of shots at the Octane. I see that there's like 30 seconds left before the ring starts to close in. I'm like, you know what? Let's just go ahead. We'll leave these guys alone. We'll go ahead. We'll head to where the other fighting was happening earlier. And we'll see if we can get involved in that. As we're pushing out, I'm going to be taking a look at where the death boxes currently are. We see them, we indicate it for the teammates, they're going to know what we're trying to go do. So we're going to push forward and we're going to go try to deal with the team that's inevitably going to be in that area. As we push in, I see the crypto drone. I know what's about to happen, but I'm trying to get to the roof as quick as I can. I'm about to take out the drone when all of a sudden I hear somebody climbing up. There's a Wraith. We do damage, we win our ones, she's down, and I drop because I think there might be somebody else climbing up on the roof, so I want to take this quick second to heal, get back up to full, and try to decide the best angle to re-engage. Now we can hear a res going off, so I want to try to insert myself in that situation as fast as possible. I end up coming face to face with that crypto from earlier. I tried to throw that into the doorway, but he ended up opening the door outward, so it ended up effectively doing nothing. The person that my teammate down, just go ahead, just thirst that real quick. We don't want them in the game anymore. We don't even want them to be a factor. Now, as we're going up here to shoot the person that just shot me, I immediately get shot in the back. Shields are cracked. We need to heal. We close the door and hold it. We don't want anybody coming through here. The person is very hyper-focused on wanting to shoot me. They completely ignore my teammate, giving me an opportunity to move in here and shoot both of them. Now, remember earlier when I said not dealing with that team was going to come back to bite me in the butt? This is that time. This is now. Now, luckily, I have a Watson. She's able to eat one of the 50 gajillion grenades that these guys are throwing right now. I just want to get back up to full. I just need to heal just a little bit. I'm hearing the pitter-patter of bad guy footsteps. I'm trying to hold the door just in case they run in. But unfortunately, it looks like they're all down at the bottom door right here. This person has an alternator, so my shields are just gone. And I try to make a quick tactical retreat just to heal up a little bit, try to get my shields back up to full, but unfortunately, it was always too late. I end up getting double pushed. I honestly should have just used my ult to be able to get out of there and just completely reposition. Definitely would have had a little bit more time to make a play happen had I done that, but the ultimate takeaway from that first part of the gameplay is push your advantage. When you got somebody's shield cracked, you go deal with them. Otherwise, they're going to deal with you later on. Now then, moving on to our next game. We ended up loading up as a duo into a trio game, so I'm just trying to play smart, I'm just trying to play cautiously. I don't want to commit too heavy to a fight because I know the moment I do something to one person, those other two teammates, they're going to look at me and fry my tenders. Now I get lucky here and I see somebody that is in the middle of looting. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to seal the deal like I should have right there. Should have been a little bit more cleaner. Coming down, this person is going to pop a bat. This Loba was absolutely nasty with the flatline. So I take all that damage, my shields are cracked, I just need to get out of there. I need to heal up, right? Because I know that she has 2 other teammates. I just need to not be near that Loba at all. So I healed up, and I'm moving back over trying to find the down Loba, when I see one of her teammates all by herself. Oh hey, little Valkyrie. Gonna do some damage, got that shield crack. I'm not trying to give up the height. I'm gonna try to stay up here. Not really too sure where the Valk went. She flew all the way up. We're gonna deal with her really quick. Taken out, done. And we're gonna thirst. Now my Cossack teammate got absolutely fried. These 2 people over here, their gunnies are on point. Now what I do wrong here, I have this corner that I can use as cover. I overextend like crazy and proceed with all my shots, nearly get taken out in the process. If her teammate had even fired a single shot over my direction, I would have been done right then and there. Now I know I did some damage to both of them, so I know that the Loba has to heal her shields back at least, giving me an opportunity to get my shields back up and a little bit of health back up. Now my position gets revealed, and immediately I'm like, oh man, they're gonna push me, aren't they? And sure enough, Cossack starts spam pinging. Here comes the Loba. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I kinda egoed her a little bit. I did not need to push like that. The smart thing would have been to hold that corner behind me. Now I've put myself in a very awkward position, because her teammate could be up there and absolutely fry me while I'm trying to get an armor swap. But fortunately for me, her teammate was more worried about getting the Loba rezzed, so I take this opportunity to res my teammate. Now during the time that I rezzed my teammate and I got healed up, they rezzed the person that I thirsted earlier, and now they have positioning in the middle. So we're going to try to hold these buildings down. I'm going to try to play to my teammate's advantage, because I mean, he has a Caustic after all, he can throw down some stink traps. I know that this Loba is trying to hit a little flank to the right, so I'm trying to keep an eye out. My god, I get absolutely fried again. She is just destroying me with that flatline. So we get inside, close the door, pop a bat, try to take some elevated positioning right here, the high ground as they call it. I'm waiting for them to start to push when I hear the man cannon going off across the lake. Oh man, here comes another squad. This is where things get interesting. So now that the other squad is here, the people that have eyes on us, well now their attention has been slightly diverted. They're going to be trying to deal with the other squad, and during all this chaos and pandemonium, I was going to try to make a play. Or at least that's what I was trying to do until I got stuck on that corner right there. I end up getting completely out of position, portaling up to the roof, trying to get my high ground back just in time to go face to face with an Octane that padded up there. Fortunately for me, my Caustic buddy was able to scare him off a little bit as I retreated into the room, trying to get healed back up before we get pushed again. I pop all the health heals I had left, and now we gotta make something happen. We gotta take some gamers out, and we have to steal their loot. Fortunately for me, there's already somebody down on this team. We just have to kill the Watson. Ended up whipping half my car clip, but we ended up cleaning them up with the Hemlock. And now we scramble to be a loot vacuum really quick to grab ammo, heals, and we swap out our Hemlock for a flatline. We already have all the attachments for it, so it's crazy not to. And it definitely would have made our life a little bit easier had we had it earlier. Now we hear a bad guy coming down the stairs. We do what we do best. We fry, swap to our flatline. Oh my god, thank goodness we just picked it up. I see if I can get a couple of cheeky shots in on whoever our Caustic just lit up, but they already dipped. And now it's time to heal again. Now that we're healed up, we're going to go and finish what we started. We're going to go find this Ash really quick. We're going to try to thirst her. And also see if we can find that pesky elusive Loba. Well, we got the Ash. She's done. That only leaves the Loba. And speak of the devil, there she is. She's holding this little corner over here. I'm seeing if I can cut her off on the left. She doesn't actually go down all the way. My god, here I go again, getting absolutely fried, annihilated, destroyed by that flatline. She is a really good shot. So we pop another battery. I see that teammate's pushing up on her, so I try to do the same thing. I'm actually respecting her line of sight because she's actually very good with that flatline, and I'm trying not to get fried. She ends up porting out. No big deal. It's all good because I know she killed somebody earlier. I was paying attention. Look at that. There she is. Now the storm's moving in, and we want to try to get rid of this Loba. We know the general area where she's going to be. So I move to intercept where I think she's going to run to. Sure enough, here she is. Starts immediately shooting my teammate, completely ignoring me and giving me plenty of time to fry her. Now that we're finally done with that fight, there's not many teams left, so we're just looking at our map, seeing where some death boxes are, some active fighting, making our way in there, hearing some gunshots popping off. They're fighting and they are going at it. We don't want to get too involved. We don't want both teams to turn around and focus us, because I know that the moment I give away my position, if I fire a shot too early, that's exactly what's going to happen. So we're giving these guys an opportunity to get very invested in each other, to get heavily involved, and then that's when we're going to make a move. Now I saw that that team left a jump pad behind. That's something that I want to use. We're going to sit up here for a second. We're going to see where all the bad guys are, and we're going to close the gap a little bit. Now I can see the bad guys in the distance. They are all looking at each other. This is perfect. This is great. We can move freely without getting shot at. I see this portal and I want to take it. They're fighting. It's going to be great. And it's gone. And it's gone. That dude could have been cracked up there. I could have had the perfect play. I could have went ahead and instantly downed them. I see a tree and I think it's a bad guy. I got too antsy and now I done messed up. They're definitely going to be looking over in this direction. To which I don't care and I send it anyway. This is not a good play. There were two bad guys on the roof, one immediately sent to deal with me. I did a little bit of damage to them, but they had a PK. I didn't want to take too much damage, so I dropped down, popped the caustic traps, and tried to deal with this Octane. And unfortunately, he downs my caustic friend, and I see the bullets coming from on high. I don't want nothing to do with that. We get inside, we get into the stink zone, where it's a little bit safe. I want to try to take an opportunity to res my caustic friend, but I can't because there is a Wraith behind me shooting a triple take at me. And that is not how I want to go out just yet. So we're healing, we pop our bats, we get back in here, we're trying to save our caustic friend. I know she can hear it, and I hear her running down the stairs. We throw the tether, she's not going anywhere, absolutely destroy her with a flatty. And as we run outside to close the door, there's an Octane waiting. But it's okay, we get back inside, we hold the door, we heal up, we're gonna make some plays here. They're shooting at the last member of the other squad, they take them out, so I know that it's this Octane by himself right now. We absolutely light him up, and he accidentally jumps over his own pad. All that's left now is this dude over on the roof. Now, I did some damage to him. I could pop a bat, but instead, I'm going to grab my teammate's armor. Now, I need to move fast. Because I didn't pop a bat, they're going to be popping a bat. The quicker I get up here, the quicker I can deal with them. And look at that, I caught a mid-bat animation. Now, I probably would have been better if I would have climbed instead of taking the jump pad, but we know we got to go for the style points, and we got to finish the game strong. Never mind the literal 1 HP that I had, we went for style points. But that's pretty much it, friends. This is first time solo queuing in a very long time, I gotta say. I don't think I did too bad. What do you guys think about videos that are styled like this, where I kind of like talk my way of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Maybe some critiques, maybe some things that I could explain better, whatever it could be. Just let me know down there, okay? And while you're down there, be sure to like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, consider subscribing if you're new, enable those notifications, and you'll never miss another chicken video ever again. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next one.